Oh no, I thought it was gold. Maybe my vision is also messed up. I feel a little under the weather today, so...
Yeah, right? I was a little sick.
Maybe that's why.
Well, I did too.
Just hit him with the sword.
My blood attack was pretty good.
Oh yeah, like Ian, once he got like bleed stacked on him, it was insane the amount of damage that was happening to Radon.
Oh, he pulled out a shield!
I don't know where he was keeping that thing.
He's summoning his friends?
I think so. It does look like they're all slowly moving in your direction.
What are you?
Like a little zombie. A little zombie soldier dude. Well, at least he's not that strong.
Can you stop?
There you go, get that bleed on him.
But so tomorrow, I am reading in my friend's book release thing online.
Okay. Tomorrow night, I'm assuming?
Tomorrow night. It's only a 10-minute slot.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get the times later, so we'll probably still be able to stream because it's a chiller stream day.
Yeah.
I just have to figure out when.
Okay.
Like, you might have to start a little late or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, whatever is cool with me. Like you said, Monday... It's nice that Monday is, like, our chill day, too. So, like, if we started late, like, it would really matter. If we ended early, you know, that kind of stuff.
Because I really want to play Neopets tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean...
I think it will be hilarious.
I'm just kind of interested, because I haven't seen Neopets in so long. I would just, like, want to see what it looks like now. Sir, can you chill out? He's just like a little zombie dude.
I did get a ghost glovewort bearing.
Oh, I wonder if it's like 1 and 2 or something.
This looks like a trap.
I feel like now between watching so many people play this and me playing it and then you playing it, I honestly don't even remember you getting here, and we just played this yesterday, but...
Hey! Ah!
The music is swelling, and that means you're getting attacked. Alright, listen, you guys. Wait, what does your shield have on it? Who do you serve?
You serve your mom.
What is this? Okay, it's like a upside down eagle?
The heck did you come from?
Oh my god, there's so many of them. Another guy's coming from around the corner? Like, what the heck? Can't believe the other guy didn't get caught in it.
It's just you. You're the problem child here.
Yeah, the tower shields are pretty annoying. It was interesting because I was looking at some of the tower shields. I'll never have enough strength, at least not with this build, to wield one. But some of them are pretty interesting because there's like shield. Like, I found a shield that looks like the face of one of those big fire heads. And its move is that it can, like, spit out fire from the shield. So I was like, so you could stand behind the shield and have it, like, spew fire as its ability. And I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Look, I just wanted to go in this room and get this item and then teleport back to... Oh, you're in here now?
Sir, how did you get here?
Oh, here.
A larval tier. You ever think you're gonna use those?
I actually do think I might use it later. To, like, respec and keep my same spec, but take some of the stats out of stuff I don't need at all and, like, put it in HP instead.
Yeah. Like, I found, I don't know how many of them there are in the game. I think there's, like, 16? I don't know, I just made that number up. I don't know why I feel like that's the right number, but there's, like, the legendary weapons that you can find. And I found one, and I kind of want to use it. It's the Sword of Night and Flame, it's called.
Okay.
But you need 24 faith and 24 int to wield it. So I need to get my int stat, like, way up, because I was, like, not leveling it at all. I only leveled Arcane, really, and I upgraded my strength and dex a little bit so I could wield that cool scythe that I have, but that's it. And I didn't really level like many of the other stats besides HP.
So the Grave Glovewort 2 I need.
Oh, I wonder if with your bell bearing you can buy it.
I just wanted to make sure. And then I need Smithing Stone 3 and 5. Grave Glovewort 2. Dun 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 dun. Pretty expensive.
They're charging an arm and a leg. They know they got limited, you know, they got a monopoly. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's hard to come by those Grave Glovewort if you don't know where to look.
But I haven't leveled up like my skeleton at all, so this will be very easy.
You need 2.
Wait, where does it say that?
Grave Glovewort 2.
Oh. Wait, I need 1 Grave Glovewort 2.
Yeah.
God, I hate. Like, couldn't you just say Grave Glovewort A, Grave Glovewort B?
Yeah, ranking like the way that the weapon power is ranked. I do still get confused by that. Yeah, that one. That's what you need.
Oh no. Where does it say how many of each I have?
You have. Well.
Number held 4.
Because it says you have 2 of them, but if you have 2 of them, why won't it let you level?
Why can't I level up my skeleton?
Is it a different kind of Grave Glovewort? Oh, Gizmo was trying to give her 2 cents. She was like,
Greeting, are you here for...
Grave Glovewort 2. Yeah, I don't know why you can't level them up. You need 2. But when we looked at the...
But, okay, so, Grave Glovewort 2...
You need 1 of that.
But if we go into my inventory... Where would it be?
Probably here, yeah.
Grave Glovewort 2.
Oh, you have Ghost. You need Grave.
Oh.
You have the Ghost Glovewort.
Well,
I honestly, until this very moment, didn't know there was a difference between the 2. So I'm guessing
Never gonna get
the
that.
Ghost Glovewort is probably found in like these river cities, right? So then the Grave Glovewort must be the crypt specific ones.
Yeah.
Because it's a grave. I just assumed when you were down here, because they looked similar, I thought that they were the same thing. But I think you need to go to a crypt in order to get it.
Also, where the heck was I underground?
You were up near this upside down.
Okay, there we go, Nokron.
Yeah. Not straightforward.
Yeah, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah, the catacombs.
But they could have just done a little something to make it stand out, right?
I mean, if you want to go to a catacomb real quick, I think I could probably remember where some are.
No, we're in Nokron now.
Alright. Now we in this. And by this I mean Nokron. So you know, obviously everybody's been working from home a lot, in recent years. My stepdad, as you know, has been working from home for this time, and he just continued to work out of a small corner in the basement for, like, all that time.
Yeah.
And then they found out, like, he's essentially going to be able to continue working from home through his retirement, probably, because he's only got, like, 5 years left, I think. And they finally moved his desk. Like, you know how my sister's room was essentially just, like,
empty.
They just threw a bunch of, like, random shit in there. Like, I was like, why are you even keeping this stuff for, right? Like,
yeah.
You know how parents do that? They just hold on to all this stuff, and you're like, are you ever gonna use this? Like, why do you have this? they finally cleaned it out and then moved Peter's like desk and everything up there so that he has like
He's
a
like not
workspace
super uncomfortable
with like a nice big window and like all that. So he's moved out of the basement, and I was like, wow, it took you guys 2 years to do that. To like make him a nice workspace. Oh no, this guy pulled a shield out of nowhere too. They must have like a little pouch of holding on their waist. Sir? He heard you.
Oh.
Spirit flame arrow. I wonder if that's like the white flame that they have.
Okay. Hello, sir.
What are you guys doing?
They're foraging.
What are all these people digging for? I saw somebody made a meme account that said it was called "The Weird Undead Guys That Dig Near Ruins in Limgrave Form a Union." And that was the name of the group that they created.
Oh, you saw me? Oh,
He
take care
still
of this
did it
guy.
to you. But really, what are all those guys in Limgrave digging for? I assume they were digging, like, for, what can you pick up there? Like, the ruins shards, or they're called something like that? Ruin fragments, those. But I don't know why they need them, because I never look at the crafting menu, so I don't even know what they're used for. The next boss fight is cool? Oh, heck yeah. I know, I can't wait to see what the next boss is, because I don't think we've seen...
Oh!
Uh-oh. It's just 100 of these shield guys.
Yeah, just a bunch of...
Honestly, like, that would be harder than, like, any other boss. What is that, the frostbite effect?
Yeah. Skirt! Skirt! Skirt!
Hey, how about you guys stop doing that? Alright. Cleared a little bit of space here.
They are worth, not a lot, but a decent amount of runes. Oh.
Whoa, he's got jumps. Do you see that? He's inspecting the garden.
What's back here?
Secret?
Agent Man?
Oh, hello. Just one of these guys.
There's not many people left to help you, sir.
He doesn't know that. He was just hanging out back here. Okay, Somber Smithing Stone 4.
Okay, so we've been in there. Oh, okay, go this way.
I see a guy there, so that must be the way you're supposed to go. Is that a staircase down? Okay, that must be the way you're supposed to go, I feel like.
Go to sleep.
Forever. Oh, hello.
Oh, you missed.
Oh, I didn't even, I didn't answer the question of the day today.
I didn't even look at it, to be honest. Great Shield Soldier Ashes.
The question of the day was, what's something that was once important but is now becoming less and less relevant? And the first thing I thought of when I read that, because we had recently talked about this when your sister was here visiting us, was cursive.
That's a good
Like,
answer.
I feel like cursive was used... I mean, I don't know if it was used for a lot of stuff, but I feel like they really pushed it on us. And they were like, you gotta know it because you're gonna sign for papers and like if you want to take like official documents, it needs to be in like cursive handwriting and all this
now
stuff.
they're like, fuck that.
And now they're like, well, actually, it's just way easier to type on a computer. So I guess if you really wanted to, you could type in the cursive. It's not called cursive, but they have lots of different fonts that look like cursive. Is what I'm saying. If you wanted that same look. Okay, there's a stake there.
Yeah,
so
there's a fog wall there.
Yeah.
You know what's important that used to, or not as important that used to be important?
Huh.
Enjoying life.
You're saying that's not important anymore?
Yeah, no one cares about that anymore. They're like, work or die, scrub. Ah! The fuck did you come from?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I want to know the story with these guys, too, with their, like, liquid weapons. Pretty sick. I also can't really use the liquid weapons.
Don't jump backwards again. Don't do it.
I think the liquid weapons are dex based, so I don't think I can use them.
You got pretty good poise, sir.
And the outfit is pretty cool too, honestly. Like, I feel like I'd wear that outfit. Monk bracelet.
Monk bracers. I'm trying to see if I have anything better.
Yeah.
I haven't checked in a while.
I don't think so. I don't think a lot of armor has come up yet. I think to get all the full armor pieces, you really need to, like, grind, like, a lot.
Yeah, but also, like, these all give me heavy load. So that might be something worth leveling up in the future.
Because I think it's your, main suit of armor that's so heavy.
Yeah.
So.
But look, these give me better.
And they weigh more, actually.
Yeah, but I'm still in the medium load.
And it's funny because, like, I really do think if you maximize just based off of the outfit, your outfit looks kind of ugly.
Oh, yeah.
And so, like, honestly, when I'm looking at outfits for my character, I don't even look at the stats they give me. I'm just like, do I like the way it looks? No. Well, then I'm not wearing it. I don't care.
Another level. Oh!
Excuse me?
You almost got me.
Oh, no, not today. I feel like in this area, they were really like, okay, really though, if you wanted to change your character, you can do it now.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna give you a lot of
Because this is like the second phase of the game, right? You've taken...
Boss fight time! Alright, let's go.
Let's get a feel for this.
Oh, I remember this one now.
Why can't I summon? It's got the thing.
You, gotta wait a second, I think.
I see an ooze. Oh, it's me. I'm you, but stronger.
It's me. Oh yeah, I wonder why. It does have the summon picture, but it's not letting you summon. I wonder what. Oh, you don't have enough FP. That's probably why. Wow, look at how weak you are.
You think you can summon, bitch?
Careful, he doesn't hit you with that bloody slash. What? Wow. You're taking yourself out. Look at how weak you are.
Oh, he's two-handed. He thinks he's got it.
Whoa, the bloody slash. Got him. I feel like I could take you in a fight, is what I'm saying. That messed up mask. That was fun.
It was a good time. Just walked in and we were like, oh, it's me.
I didn't remember what fight was here until you walked in and I saw that pool of liquid on the ground, and then I was like, oh, I have seen people do this one.
Also, I completely forgot, but the Dynamite twins followed us this morning, which are not like, I can't use this.
This happened to me once before. I had to go back to the last site of Grace and then walk back to this one, and then it worked. Like, it happened after I beat the Leon, whatever, Misbegotten Warrior.
Okay, well,
I had to, like, go back, rest, and then come back to this site of Grace to get
I guess I'll teleport back. I have enough runes to level up.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have to run through those people, but
yeah, but like I'd rather get the level. Yeah, but the Dynamite twins followed us. They're not like huge streamers, but they're kind of big on Hover, and I really like their content because it's like very fun IRL stuff.
I feel like it's stuff that you would do if we lived in New York City. And,
Probably.
I mean, honestly, you could do it in Atlanta. It's just like
It's so
I feel
fucking
like
hot.
I feel like in New York City, like, you know, you see somebody walking down the street in like a blow-up T-Rex outfit or something, and you're just like, this is normal.
Yeah,
this is just
this
a
is
day
New
in
York.
City. But somebody does that in Atlanta. Everyone in Atlanta is like, why? Are you a fucking idiot? Like, what is wrong with you?
I'll fucking shoot you.
Well, this is the South, so...
Wait, what?
No, you're going the right way. You gotta go down.
Oh, there's another staircase.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a second.
You're like, it just drops off here? Where's that person? The person was standing right there. Did they not come back? Oh, they're there. Alright, Luna has returned. Luna, say hello.
Say hello to my little cat!
Luna, every time you hop on my lap now, I'm just gonna make you say hello to chat. Say hello, Luna.
No, you're Gizmo.
I said say hello, Luna, and Gizmo went meow behind us. She wants to be included. It's okay, Gizmo. Yeah, you're just chilling in the cat tree. So cute. Like, Gizmo has been in that cat tree all day.
It's probably hot.
Yeah, that's true. I would open the door, but opening the door scares her.
Yeah.
Like, she's afraid of the outside. Luna loves it. She, like, you open the door, and Luna just goes, like, and stands near the door with the fresh air coming in.
Yeah.
You open the door, Gizmo, like, disappears into the farthest corner of the closet, away from the door that she can get. So... Cry horse.
Probably arrow people, I'm guessing.
I do hear a scarab. Oh, there he is. Come here, you.
Ah!
Yeah, don't fall off. No scarab is worth that.
It's
It's
beautiful.
so pretty.
How long until something tries to murder me?
That's a good question. So are those like, those aren't like actual stars, because they're like closer.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're
'Cause
just
we're
like
technically
flecks of
underground.
magic or something? I don't know. I mean, it looks pretty. I wish that our bedroom could just look like that.
We should get those glow-in-the-dark stars.
Yeah, just like the glowing, like projection
I used
thing.
to. Well, I usually have the ones that you glue to your wall.
Oh, woo! That's really what deer sound like. They
Yeah.
just scream like that.
Am I supposed to just jump off?
I guess so. Oh, look at them walking with all. They're like Disney princesses. You see them with all their animal friends?
Oh god. You have a lot of poise.
Oh boy.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Hello? Somebody help? Uh-oh. Don't roll off. But yeah, that mimic fight that we just did, I mean, I'm sure you've seen this too, but the thing that people were doing for that fight is they took off all their armor and weapons and everything.
Oh, and then they like fist fought themselves?
They walked in just like completely naked, and then just like, they either, one, fist fought themselves, or two, after their mimics started forming, like without any armor or anything, they quickly put all their armor and everything back on, and then essentially like one hit themselves. Yeah.
So I could fight like a stronger version of the Ancestor Spirit if I did this.
I think so, yeah.
I don't really care about that, but if it happens, it happens.
Wow, you have a beautiful voice. What's your guys' story? You're like the ancestral guardians or
die!
something, right?
I guess you are being buffed by Singy Lady.
She's buffing. She's the bard. She's singing like, go kick his ass, or I'll kick yours. Elsa.
So, what are we trying to accomplish down here for Ronnie?
I think she's looking for something in the city. Like, I think you're trying to find an item for her.
Oh god!
I can't remember exactly what. Oh, they have the glowing eyes. Kingdom Hearts!
Yeah, yo, the trailer is sick. Also, you said I could take, what's her name's, rune now to the tunnel?
To the tunnel.
To the fucking rune site, whatever the hell they're called, Tower of Noobness.
No. Well, I think you can take Radon's to the one in Khaled.
I can't.
But you didn't get the item.
Oh, you didn't finish Kingdom Hearts 3 yet? It was good. I like Kingdom Hearts 3.
I don't think that you finished Ronnie's quest
Oh,
yet.
you have to finish her
she,
quest before you can do this?
Well, she gives you an item, and I don't think you have it. I mean, it would be in your key item pouch if you do have it.
Okay, well, that's...
It's like a...
I mean, that's...
It's like a little statue.
Okay,
so.
No, I don't have that. I thought I had to beat Radon before I could go there.
I think you could power up Radon's rune in Khaled.
I think I remember you saying that, Harmony.
I was sad it was going to be over.
But now it's not over, so you can play it.
Yeah, now it's not over. It's going to keep going. Except for I saw everybody making jokes about, like, Sora comes into the real world and is like, oh, this is so much worse than all the stuff that I had to deal with in the fantasy world.
Yeah. No, I'm happy for one that looks darker.
Have you tried these yet?
No.
So we bought these Airhead Extremes, and they're supposed to, like, they're on the lower side of the sour scale, but they're still pretty sour. They're pretty good.
But yeah, if we look down on this side, look at them hanging out with the deer.
Mm-hmm. They're like hurting the animals. Like with these guys, I'm like, really, are we the bad guys? They're so peaceful, they're just hanging out in nature.
Yep.
Singing beautiful music to the animals.
Oh, you quit? I mean, fair enough.
Understandable.
Especially because it's not, that job's never gonna pay you a living wage.
Yeah, it's never gonna pay you enough for it to be worth it.
This is what worries me about not working for a few months, right? Like, I'm gonna be like, alright, I need to find a job. And then every job is gonna make me hate life.
Well, hopefully, like, even if initially when you start, I think you should at least try the tutoring stuff. And then see if you even like it, you know?
Yeah.
Talking about a guest in a drive-thru and I just left. You were just like, you know what?
Not
you guys
worth
are
it.
literally not paying me enough to deal with this. They do seem weaker now, they're asking. Oh, she said, you know these men who think they're women? Yeah, I would have just...
Oh, yeah, no,
You know
that's
what?
when it's time to just bounce.
This is, fuck this. Goodbye. I'm not dealing with this today.
Yeah. I mean, we had not a similar experience, but the guy who tried to do our taxes, we were like, you know what? Nah.
Yeah. I was, like, so done.
Yeah.
Like, when we started out with the guy who was going to do our taxes for us, he just was, like, from the start, just had an attitude with me, and I was like, you know what, sir? I can do my own taxes.
Doggos?
They're just hanging out. But yeah,
Big doggo.
I feel like, obviously, trans women or trans individuals have always suffered more greatly than the rest of the population, right?
Yeah.
I was like, I've tolerated enough of this crap for 2 weeks, and I'd already decided to leave, yeah.
Well, you know, I think it's a little bit like, there's always gonna be bigoted people, right? And like, as someone who's not part of the Alphabet Mafia, I can understand in my head, right, being physically attracted to someone of the same sex, even though I'm not, right? But, I can't understand, and I don't need to, why someone would feel that way. Like, I'm not saying they can't or they shouldn't. I just personally will never understand. But I'm like, do whatever you want, you know?
Well, I was gonna say, like, right now, like, Fox News is out here inciting, like, that
Violence.
hateful rhetoric again,
Yeah.
and, like, I feel like it's gotten so much worse.
Yeah. No, it really has.
Yeah.
But that's just, like, why I feel like not only that Fox News has been more aggressive about it,
And also, like, the legislation, too.
and I also feel like they are like, alright, we've learned that trying to,
Uh-oh, no FP, no FP!
for the
Back
most
up.
part, trying to pass the LGBT, gay, like, don't say gay bills and stuff, has a negative reaction from the majority of the populace.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a losing battle. Let's move on to the next target, who's someone that we know less about. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, seriously.
I will fist fight you. Okay. What you doing back here, buddy?
Yeah, as long as the jellyfish aren't red, they're nice to you. They'll hang out.
But that's just like something I was thinking about recently while reading actually the Orban Land book, because they passed a lot of, like, it's not illegal to be part of the LGBT in Hungary, but it's illegal for them to adopt.
Okay.
So it's on its way to being not good.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about why do people have such a hatred for trans.
I mean, it's just like, I feel like it's just one of the first things that we learn. My friend told me he was trans in high school. I was like, I don't care. I don't know what that's like, but as long as you feel more like yourself, I'm happy. Exactly.
Yeah, that's basically more or less what I was trying to say it better,
Like,
concise way.
What I was going to say is one of the first things we're taught as humans, intentionally or not, is I feel like fear of the other. And whether that's through, like, media or, like, maybe your parents were, like, raised that way, so they just raise you that way.
Necklace one.
But I feel like our society is trying to move away from that, right? But the people that are already ingrained with that way of thinking are just like, okay, I need to find, like, an other that I can latch onto to, like, make a villain, essentially.
Yeah. Well, and that's what the people who are...
It was in your amulet. It was in your amulet section, by the way. I saw it. Right there.
No. Accoutrement precious to the ancestor followers. Immunity, robustness, and focus.
Interesting.
And that's, like, part of what the book I'm reading is about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is like, okay, you might have the small but obnoxious group of people in your government.
QAnon.
and
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
And they, you would like to be like, we're getting rid of them permanently.
Right,
like, we're going to remove them from our political process.
Mm-hmm.
However, when you do that, you make them the outsider. You have given them power, to be like, look at them trying to silence me for speaking the truth.
They say on their fourth TV interview at the New York Times.
Oh, God. Goodbye.
Oh, I thought maybe you could live. Like, maybe it was just nope, too far.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, so, like, it's better, maybe, this is what this book is arguing, to keep them in your sphere and listen to them be insane in their small little way that they're able to, and then be like, alright, we're going on with our day now,
I don't know, man. The world right now, it's like so hard for me to just get up and be like, alright, I'm going to do something work related because I feel like this is worth my time. I just wish people were respectful. They were also talking about how they want you to call them a different name. They are arguing that it isn't their given name, so I don't have to call you that. And I was like, but you call the girl back there Chicago because she doesn't like her government
Yeah,
name.
that's her nickname.
Yeah, and like everybody calls me Ronnie, and it's because it's not that I don't like the name Veronica.
No, stop.
It's not that I don't like the name Veronica, but I just always felt like Ronnie fit my
more.
personality more, so I was just like, just call me Ronnie. And the fact that people are like, oh, I can't like remember to call you that, I'm like, bitch, I remember everybody's actual names, their nicknames, and their character names in a D&D game. You're telling me you can't remember just to call somebody one name that they ask you to call you? You don't even have to remember the other names, you know? Like, it's not that hard. I think maybe you just,
are an asshole.
Maybe, or, well, I was like, maybe you're just dumb, like, you can't remember.
Is there a difference between being an asshole and being dumb? Well, okay.
I get there can be, but I see what you mean. Yeah.
I think there is, because someone who is an asshole but not dumb could eventually be like, I messed up, right? I'm wrong. And, like, change their opinion. Someone who's dumb will just never change their opinion.
Yeah. It's also really interesting, too, because I'm not saying, like, I'm definitely not a perfect human being, and I've definitely messed up, I'm assuming, in some capacity in my life. But, like you're saying, like, ever since that study came out that showed if you try to, like...
Help!
Cancel Ronnie 2022. But ever since that study came out that was like, you know, if you try to tell people, like, their opinion is wrong, or you try to be like, look, I get where you're coming from, but these are, like, legitimate facts that I'm presenting to you. This isn't an opinion. People tend to just double down on their way of thinking instead of being like, wow, you know what, you're right. I never thought of it from that point of view or looked at those statistics before, so I'm just, like, gonna, just take a minute and, like, reanalyze my worldview. Like, people don't do that.
Yeah.
And I wish that we would, like, teach each other to do that more. So I was just gonna say, I'm not saying I'm perfect, but that's how I try to live my day-to-day life, where I'm like, okay, these are, like, my beliefs, right? But I don't want them to be, like, so ingrained in me that if somebody was, like, really showing me facts that I was wrong, I was like, no, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like, when we were talking about drinking in the car the other day, and you were like, I can't drink this in the car, and I was like, but you're not driving, and you're like, well, it's a law, even if you're not driving, you're not supposed to drink in a car, and I just didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's not a great example, but it's just the first one that came to mind of something that I was unaware of, but was a belief that I held.
Yeah.
That I didn't know was a thing.
Where are my...
That's a good question. Oh, shoot, are they up top?
They're up?
Are they up at
Motherfucker!
the top? Because you fell. I was really cold and now I'm like sweating.
Oh, you probably have what I had last week, which I didn't feel super sick, but I was so exhausted.
Struggling here. Yeah, no, I don't know. The most upsetting is when I heard a 16-year-old use the F word when referring to customers. I'm assuming
not
FAG,
fuck.
not fuck, yeah. And
okay,
in my head, I was like, are y'all supposed to be better than this now? And looked at him and said, hey, that's not cool. And we kind of just sat there in silence, and he didn't say anything the rest of the night. Yeah, that's like, when one of my coworkers used to use the R word, all the time. And eventually one time when he was talking, I had to be like, hey, you know, like, I know everybody else here might be cool with it, but, like, I really don't like that word being used in, like, a work environment. And you could tell he was, like, kind of huffy about it, and I guarantee you he still uses it when he's talking to everybody in the office except for me.
Yeah.
But he at least doesn't say it around me anymore.
Stop!
Which I'm like, okay, I guess that's something, but I wish you just, like, wouldn't use it at all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh god, come on.
And it really does just suck too, because you like kind of try to have those conversations with people like, hey, like, you know, saying that is kind of like dehumanizing to me as an individual, and then they get all defensive, and you can just tell that like your relationship with that person is just like,
yeah,
it's just never gonna be great, which is not, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily, because not everybody gets along with everybody else. But at the same time, you're like, I wish we could just coexist without me having to remind you constantly to respect me just for being alive. Like, uh-oh. Skelly boys are fading out of existence. Well, at least they distracted for a little bit.
Oh god.
And the thing with this enemy is he's just so freaking fast.
I also don't have too many heals left.
Oh no, see, he's so fast. But also all the smaller wolves kind of got in the way.
Also, like, it's like a weird wolf.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a red wolf. I think that's literally what its name was.
Yeah.
Like the red wolf
No,
of
it's
Radigan
like,
or
yeah,
something?
Radigan or something.
Like it belonged to Radigan, maybe, or I don't know. I'm gonna look up all the lore of everything.
It's like a
after
beaver
it's over.
fox.
But like the size of like 3 horses.
Yeah,
you
but
know.
terrifyingly large.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, what we're saying on this stream is if you don't respect the Alphabet Mafia, which is a term I learned on this stream, fuck off.
You're out.
Yeah. Banned.
Ban. Perma-banned.
Temporary ban permanently.
I'm just gonna keep eating these, even though I feel like they're just sour enough that I don't actually like them, but they're sitting in front of me, so I'm gonna continue to eat them. Right, Gizmo?
There's so many doggos! And I have to kill them all. Hey guys.
They're always hanging out. Like, what are they doing? And these will. Oh, also, this is kind of spoilery, but not really, I don't think. So, you know how some of the spirit ashes, like, we saw that video of how if you find, like, the sister jellyfish, I think you can, like, reunite them?
Yeah.
I saw somebody post a video, and I have to see if it's real or not, but somebody did a thing where they, like, summoned Latenna, the woman archer spirit, near a wolf, and she got on it.
Oh, and like rode it
around. And I was like, I don't know if it's just every wolf that you could do that with, or just like if there's a specific one you have to find and like reunite her with it, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty cool.
a fantasy creature you would be scared but mesmerized to see IRL. So you use specifically the term mesmerized. So I feel like I'm gonna go with mermaid. Because I actually think mermaids are horrifying, because they literally drown people. But they are mesmerizing, because that's part of their thing, is they like lure you in with their beauty, or their song, or some aspect like that.
I'm also...
And then they're horrifying creatures that eat you.
I'm thinking changelings.
Okay.
Like fey changelings. Like, can you imagine, like, you hand someone a pot, and it's like a cast iron pot, and it burns them, and then they turn into a fairy being, and you're like...
You're like, what the fuck?
I've known you for 30 years, dude!
You were a fae this whole time?
That's why the dark is part of the forest. Hey!
Hey! Welcome, Awkward Social. Happy Sunday.
Oh, I hear it, I hear it.
What do you hear? The Elden Ring is good. It's going good.
Yeah.
I could not even venture a guess at how far we are in this game. I have no idea. I mean, I know that I think we could try to run to the main boss and just win instantly,
Yeah.
but I don't think... I don't know. I don't even know if we could do that, so... We've got a ways to go. It's going. Right now, we're with all these people that are singing to animals. 35%! Okay, that's our estimate right there. We're 35% through the game. And I think we're like 50-something hours.
Oh, no!
It is. It's a huge game. What are you guys playing right now, Awkward Social? Yeah, I know. I was like, this is like Disney princesses. Like, they're singing and all the animals are like just hanging out with them. It's great. The disease rats, not so much. You don't think they're cute with their fur falling off? I don't know.
No, why are you kind of the only one that's not standing in front of me?
Ah, he's also making his way through Elden Ring. Okay. Nice. Yeah, some of my friends have already beaten it. I think Jeff has beaten it in chat right now, right? And I'm just like, yo, I wish that I could just sit. I should just take a week off of work and just beat.
Unicorns are actually kind of horrifying in lore.
Yeah. Yes, I've beaten it. Okay. Yeah, I think unicorns, because sometimes they can be kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? In my mind, I'm thinking snooty, but I don't think that's the right word, but like, they only like you if you're like pure of soul, of heart or whatever.
Otherwise,
and
they'll
it's like,
fuck you up.
Otherwise, they're like, you're gonna fucking die. Seeing it would be the last thing I saw.
They have been cutesy-fied.
Yeah, for real. Dread beasts.
No! Come back!
I like the idea of a unicorn and calling it like Rainbow the Dread or
And
something
Ashes
like that.
of War enchanted shots?
They did used to be all about virgins, you're right. They were all about that.
Aren't we all about virgins?
Are we?
That's
Epic
what
fighting
society cares
steeds,
about.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, whenever I think of any fantasy creature now, I associate it with D&D. Because that's just my life now. But that's kind of how unicorns are in that game, where they're like these badass steeds, and like if you're a really special paladin or even a cleric, like you could summon one to help you, you know, with the fight.
How the heck?
My nose is a little runny
Did they
today.
platform in there?
It looks like you can jump there. Well, I mean, there's also a bloodstain, so maybe you can't jump there.
I'm just like, what were you doing in there?
Hang out with the ethereal water, obviously. Allergy season is for real upon us. Like, my allergies are pretty bad, to the point where, like, I was the person for about a year and a half. I went twice a week to get the allergy shots, if anybody knows what those are. Where you essentially microdose what you're allergic to in the hopes that it will make your allergies better. And I think it actually did work. Yes, I think it actually did help, because I mean, I still take my allergy medicine every day, but that's like partially my fault, because one of the things I'm allergic to is cats, and we have 2 cats. But yeah, it's a lot.
Help.
But the real reason I was getting those shots is because every, like, spring or fall, when the seasons would change, shoving pollen in my arm doesn't sound like it would work. But it kind of worked for me. So, like, I still have allergies, right? But every spring or fall, it would happen where my eyes got, like, really swollen to the point where, like, the one would be so swollen that I, like, couldn't even really open it. And so then I'd have to go to the allergist and get steroids in order to get the swelling to go down so that I could actually, like, go about my day. So I got the shots so that, and now I no longer have that problem. Like, I don't think I've had my eye swell up the whole time you lived here, right? Like, that bad.
Yeah, not super awful.
I haven't had to go get the medicine for it, so... But I really feel you guys. I feel everybody who suffers from allergies, because, like, they are not fun at all. And also, it's like, oh, boss fight? Who's this guy? My allergies were really bad when I was a kid, mainly because I just gave in and rubbed them into another dimension. You just like really just soaked in those allergies. Mine aren't severe or anything. I just seem to get a smidge worse every year. Yeah, I mean, it's so weird how allergies function. Because for some people, you know, as you get older...
Ancestral infant's head.
Interesting. For some people, as they get older, their allergies, like, get better. And I'm like, why are you so lucky? These people that just, like, don't...
Soul of a very young ancestral spirit. Just think how many surroundings it might bear. Use FP to spray spirit vapor that causes magic damage.
Interesting. Harmony, that sounds very uncomfortable. And I mean, I've had painful situations like that, but from like contacts, like the contacts that I would wear in my eyes, not from allergy stuff.
Now how do I get out of here?
That's a great question. I mean, there's gotta be a way, right? Or no? Maybe. Wasn't there a beach? Oh.
Oh, okay, that's a hole. I thought that was just a pond.
There you go. You're free.
Okay, whatever. I thought that was like a little...
There's a stake of Marco
like a
over there?
little divot, you know?
Yeah. Luna, I literally have one cat on my lap and one cat sitting behind me right now. They're just covering me in their cat hair for allergy reasons.
There's gotta be...
a site of grace that we didn't find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing down here currently, so...
I mean, I can look it up for if you want. I know that you were trying to get here for Ronnie, and I'm pretty sure you have to find an item for her. And then if you find that item, I don't know if she, like, starts talking to you, or if you have to go back to her tower and, like, deliver it to her.
Yeah, something like that.
Or what? So... But I know from watching NL, the other streamer, that plays this that we watch, that this area gets, like, pretty big.
I know.
So, I don't know how long, I don't remember him finding the item, or where he found it. Disney worlds that you want to be featured in Kingdom Hearts 4. So this is definitely more of a question for Ian than me, mostly because I haven't played the Kingdom Hearts games.
I kinda hate to say it, right? Cut Disney. Get it out.
You don't want Disney in it at all?
I don't care. Like, the Disney worlds are just very cheesy.
Isn't that its whole premise?
Yeah, but, like, it's gotten very boring, because you just go there and they're like, Aladdin's doing something stupid, and you help him, and it doesn't really ever fully advance the plot, except Maleficent kind of stands there in the background like,
oh.
Yes, my plan is working.
Interesting.
Like you said, you never see them. Like, the Disney characters don't matter for the end game at all.
Seems like awkward social agrees with you.
It's just boring. If they mattered more for the end game, it would be one thing.
Well, there you go. I guess that's not a very satisfying answer.
You know what?
Me,
Fuck
but...
it, we're putting Star Wars in.
I mean, Star Wars is technically Disney. You think they're gonna have Marvel in there too?
Like
the Avengers, the Avengers base. You go to the Avengers base.
If for the grace.
Oh, it's for the grace.
Like,
not for the Kingdom Hearts.
It's fine. It's just not my thing. Like, there hasn't really been enough use for the Kingdom Hearts worlds after 1.
If Sora and Tom Holland fan art comes true.
I did see recently a video. Oh god.
Yeah, I've just never really played them. I watched my friends play the first one when I was in high school. But then after that, I mean, I never played them myself, so I don't really remember that much about them. But, I mean, I would think, like a Moana world would be pretty cool.
You know what?
You could do, like, surfing.
Instead of worlds we want, let's talk about worlds we don't want. Encanto.
You don't want the Encanto, but the Encanto house would be so fun, I feel like. Or Encanto?
I don't know.
I feel like it would be fun because the house would be alive and you could be like talking to it and stuff. How dare you? Yeah, Ian really didn't like Encanto.
That movie's bad. That's by far Disney's worst movie in the last few years.
I liked it a lot. So I liked Encanto. Ian was not a fan. So he also doesn't like the song We Don't Talk About Bruno. So
no, I did not say that. It's just not as catchy as everyone thinks it is.
He just got bad takes all around for Encanto. So spread them around. Oh.
I have a lot of takes about that movie, but my biggest one is that the mixing for it is awful.
I do think that we watched it on Disney Plus, and I feel like a lot of times, like, it wasn't just that movie. I don't really see how it went so viral, yeah.
Well, like, it's not a bad song. I think it's probably the best song in that movie, except for the Garnet one. That's what I call it. I don't know the character's real name.
Louisa, I think. The Disney aspect doesn't have a huge impact on the story, but I think it's more of a nostalgic thing to have it in there.
I mean, like, nostalgia for the Kingdom Hearts plot? Or...
I'm trying to think of what are the other new Disney movies that have come out recently. I mean, and also, I don't know how Kingdom Hearts works. Do they have repeat worlds?
Yes.
Like, if Hercules was in one game, could it potentially be in
like, you go back
game?
and, like, stuff has changed.
Because I 100% could see them putting Frozen in again.
Frozen, yeah.
Because Frozen is so popular. And I only ever saw the first Frozen. I never saw the second one, so I don't know. But I've heard it was decent, you know?
In my opinion, and not because of the movie Frozen, because I actually think that's an okay Disney movie. I think it massively overshadowed Big Hero 6, which was probably the best Disney movie
I
that's come out in the 2000s.
Big Hero 6 is so good. I freaking love that movie.
But...
And not just because they have Fall Out Boy song in it.
Yeah. But, like, that's fine. Like, I like Mickey and Donald and Goofy, and I don't mind the Disney worlds. I'm just kind of like, what is the point of them at this point?
I thought Frozen 2 was better, but I probably feel that way about the same reason other people didn't like it. I don't even really know what the premise of Frozen 2 is. But I should watch it. I should sit down and actually watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mickey and the OG gang.
Oh, I
just love whenever Ian puts on a cutscene and it's like this super serious scene with like all these human characters, and then all of a sudden Donald Duck steps in the frame and he goes, "Guys, what are we going to do?" And I'm just like, oh my god, what the heck is happening? Like, this Donald Duck, you're here? King Mickey is greater than Mickey Mouse.
No, because, well,
Frozen 2 is just sad.
I wish they had included some of Mickey's sheer chaos. Like, old school Mickey was like, I'm gonna, like, trap you in the fucking pocket dimension because I can, right?
Yeah, I definitely like when, not always, but, like, if they explore, like, sad or darker themes, I think it can really work if it's done right. I mean, you and I probably definitely watch a lot of depressing stuff, so...
I love depressing stuff. Fuck me up.
Ian loves depressing stuff. I might like Kingdom Hearts more with the more recent Disney characters, yeah. That's true.
Also, like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, the art style for new Disney movies, I do not like at all.
Oh, you don't like the 3D?
It was okay in Frozen, or in Tangled.
Tangled, yeah.
But
Tangled's a good
now
one.
Everything is just stuck in that style. Like, they all look like this dumb 3D generated art.
Grief, identity, imposter syndrome, environmental harm, and reparations? Jesus Christ. They cover a lot of heavy topics in that.
It's a 1619 project, but for Disney.
If we got the Fallen Order boy with Sora and the lightsaber Keyblade, that would be sweet. That would be sick. That'd be really cool. You got that shining horn helm.
Yeah.
They did try.
I don't know where I'm going.
But, did they have a Tangled world in the games? Okay, they did.
That was a good world because there was like the breakdancing part.
Breakdance?
Like when everyone's dancing at the festival and you're Sora, you can just run up and then there's like quick time events and you're just start like dancing on barrels and stuff with them.
Oh. Okay.
But as I was saying earlier, the Frozen world in Kingdom Hearts sucks. Not because the movie's bad or the characters are bad, because Pirates of the Caribbean is a good world in Kingdom Hearts.
That sounds fun.
But because, like, you keep walking up Elsa's mountain and you keep getting blown down, and it happens over and over and over again. And they're just like, oh, you almost got there this time, because Elsa's being like, oh, God.
She doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
She's trying to keep you away.
She's being
What did
dramatic.
you missed one of them? Thank you!
Oh, thank you.
For the host, Awkward Social.
I don't know what I missed.
Are you trying to fight this boss, or are you just trying to...
No, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go.
Okay, I know where you're supposed to go, so I can tell you.
I can
but-
also, like, if I found every single one, I would fight the boss, but I don't particularly care about it.
Okay. Oh, no! He stomped you.
I don't...
He stomped
I know
you.
it's like a poise thing, but all the other ones had their poise broken.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for the lurk, and thanks for stopping in and chatting. And we'll just keep chopping away at Elden Ring. 35% done.
Yeah.
Trying to get through it. Okay. Where do you need to go? If you close the map.
Oh, I didn't know Utah was non-binary.
Close the map. Or just look behind you. That's where you gotta go.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go get my runes back first.
Okay. But at least now you know where you're supposed to be going.
Yeah.
But I think this area, this whole big area, is just for that ancestral
Yeah.
thing. So...
Like, when I'm like a little higher level, I might come back and kill
Hey,
him.
now, no trouble. I don't want any trouble, okay?
And kill him, but I just don't really care about that much right now.
She posted on Insta back in 2021. She uses she, her, they, them.
Okay,
Nice.
okay.
Nice.
I should follow them on Insta.
I'm loving the non-binary people becoming more comfortable, like, coming out. Because isn't Demi also did, right?
I think so, yeah, Demi
And
is.
obviously, like, Sam Smith, I think, a while ago did, and yeah. Just get that representation, you know what I mean?
It's like a weird thing at work that happens sometimes, because I try to use they, them, when I don't know a person that well, right? I'll just say, like, they, at work, or in the workspace in general, just because, like, I don't want to, like, accidentally misgender someone.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, oh, did they come out as they, them? And I'm like, no, but also they, them just makes sense.
And they're right, like, I didn't want to just assume what their pronouns would be. Hey, Luna, I told you, every time you hopped up on my lap, you're gonna have to say hi to chat, so say hello. Every time I do it, Gizmo's back there, like, what are you doing? Give me attention also. Okay, that's enough. You paid your price. Miss Floofy Tail.
No, she's eating your plastic.
Hey! She's eating the plastic! Can I help you, ma'am? Rude.
Okay, so wait, where is this where I was?
It's literally the one right in front of you. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Gizmo. Give you little scritches.
But yeah,
Speaking of pronouns.
yeah. Also, I gotta set up the new update for it. There's a new update for the chat bubbles, but instead of the pronouns updating every hour, they update every 5 minutes. I just haven't had time to sit down and do it yet.
So
but,
you should see them pretty, like, instantaneously when you...
yeah, when people do it. Also, I want to set up the closed captioning, so it's like a see-through box right above our stream here.
Oh,
Camera.
that would be cool.
So it will auto-close caption us
That would be cool.
to make it more accessible.
It'll be funny to see what they come up with when we say some names from, like, Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, platforming. new things just to ask streamers now when I join the first time what their pronouns are, and that's been really helpful, and the conversation starter or ender, yeah.
Yeah, like, you can also be like, well, this person's
I
toxic.
feel like that would be a good way to be like, you know, if you ask and they're just like, oh, we don't do that, like, liberal BS here, you're like, okay, well, goodbye.
Well, bye.
But if they're like, oh yeah, I go by, like, you know, she, they, welcome, or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a good way to judge the...
Well, that's like one of my questions, and like, I know this is like weird Republican rhetoric, but like, doesn't everybody just go by they to some extent?
I mean, yes.
I know there's like a non-binary they that people prefer to be called. What?
What's that sound?
Called by, right?
Is it that guy? Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh, they're shooting at you. They do without thinking about it, yeah. Like, they would literally use they in the everyday, like, when you don't know if you're talking about a man or a woman.
Goodbye!
Oh, you just use it. So, like, why wouldn't you just use it until somebody, like, shared their pronoun preference? I don't know. So, just a bit of lore here that I just think was interesting. So, like, these are the silver tiers, right? That are turning into things. So, I guess the Albinurics are made also from the silver tiers.
Oh.
And it was, like, the silver, like, moon magic or whatever that was, like, their version of trying to, like, give life. That was different from, like, the golden order type magic, like the sun magic. And I think the Albinurics... Oh, there's multiple of these
Those
giant people?
statues,
Who
yeah.
are they?
Oh, sorry, before I keep forgetting to say this. Harmony, tomorrow, we're probably gonna stream. I have something to do, but I don't think it'll take that long, so we might just start a little late. But we're gonna start a new Neopets account.
We're going all the way back to the 90s.
Yep. But yeah, so they're like they were trying to make a life form that wasn't divine.
Yeah, and so, like, the Albinurics, I guess, are the version of that came to be, and the old ones that you saw at the village in, like, Latenna with the wolf are, like, the first generation ones. And then the weird frog people are, like, the second generation ones, but every iteration of them, apparently they have this issue where their legs just stop working, which is why Latenna, like, needed the wolf to ride around, and why the village full of people, they were all, like, crawling around on the ground. And I haven't learned anything more than that as to, like, why that is, but that's just, like, a lore aspect that I found interesting. Good? You're safe?
That one message said, help me.
Help me?
So I don't think I'm safe.
Mimicry ahead. Alright, cool. Cool story.
Don't know what that does.
So the wet blades usually give it so you can assign a different aspect to your weapons. So the black one, maybe it assigns, like, I don't know, what kind of magic is associated with.
Oh, I have a stone sword key. Let's go in here.
It's fine to use whichever until told otherwise, because obviously the world sees certain bodies associated with certain pronouns.
Oh no, I see this asshole in here.
Right. They're just hanging out. They're praying or something. You interrupted them. Yeah, that's definitely true, Harmony. Like, and I mean, I'm never bothered, like, people just call me she, her, obviously, but that's, like, the pronouns I use.
I think that's the one I can
assume.
use to make two of me.
I think so.
Maybe.
Double bleed. Well, you saw how weak you were. When you fought yourself.
Listen, one of us is beating Radon.
Hey, I just haven't had the time to log in yet.
Oh, this is that fucking cursed ball.
Yes. The cursed balls.
Yes, Neopets.
Yeah, we're gonna do
I was like, wouldn't it be
Neopets.
funny if we checked out Neopets for our Chill Monday stream?
You know, Ian was just trying to think of some other, like, fun things that would it be, like, We don't have to do it all the time, but just like what would be a fun thing.
But
to do
also
on
like
Monday,
a reoccurring like Monday bit,
I guess
right?
ice maker. Yeah, Neopets. You gotta check in on your Neopets.
Like, you know, we can, because like it's just a casual just chatting stream, so we just play some mini games on Neopets, feed our pet. Hey, Paul, you gonna come here?
Hey, you're wrecking all the furniture. Do you think this giant metal ball bleeds? Does not appear to have the bleed. I mean, that did more, for sure, but... It doesn't
like,
seem like the bleed...
You know,
sound
like,
is
what, I
coming
think
out.
it would be a good bit. The skill test, that would be a good... Oh god, where did you come from?
We're just hiding in the corner, waiting for you.
You chill the fuck out.
Alright, you got them all, I think.
Yeah, that would be another good one. Yeah, no, the skill test. Tomorrow, my friend has a poetry book come out, and he's doing an open mic to like a open mic slash like event to launch it. So I'm going to read in that.
So we might start late, depending on what time that is.
Yeah, like I have a 10-minute segment in it, so like it just depends on when I am in the thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so I want to go back to the round table
Okay.
and see what it takes to upgrade Mimic Me.
You want to have two of yourself
Always.
on the battlefield?
But yeah, it seems like from my tax return, I will be able to afford to buy a new phone finally. And maybe, so it seems like I'll be able to afford to buy a new phone, put a little bit of money towards a tattoo I want, and then also put like a lot of money away in savings.
Hopefully, yeah. Oh, nice! They're on mobile now.
Oh, sick.
Oh, yeah, let me check and see. Where are you? What the heck? I didn't even see any of yours. Hold on. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they are, because normally I could only see the subscriber one, but yeah, all the follower ones are on here too.
So these are worth 400?
Yeah, I think so.
I need to get about 5,000 to level it up again.
Okay. You have the grave glovewort that you need?
Yeah,
Greetings.
let's make sure.
The Patrick one is just so good.
Yeah, I have it. I just need to get
Okay.
to 600.
Oh, that one uses the ghost glovewort, so you should have more than enough of that.
So this is 800?
I think so? Two, 4, 6, 8. I think it goes up like that.
Like, these are useful, but like, I actually think they're more useful for times like this where you just want to level up.
Yeah, for sure.
Until you get like the really big ones.
Yeah.
Like, I have one that's like a 12, you know?
Yeah.
Greetings. Are you here for some?
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
Oh my god, I can do it again.
Yeah? You're like, I'm never using the Skelly Boys again.
This is my new son. His name is
Ian 2.
Small Ian.
Small Ian!
Small Ian, though, one word.
Why would you make him Lil Ian?
Little Ian!
Why wouldn't he be Lil Ian? Well, you need 6,000?
A Mandarin Orange Cup. I mean, they always go nuts for the
Okay.
the other stuff.
Literally, Ian used the drank a beer and like flipped the bottle cap off and it fell on the floor and immediately
Alright, you know
Gizmo
what?
was like, "This is my new favorite toy," and was
We're
like
gonna
all
just
over
go over here and fuck up this guy for a while.
it. Okay.
That giant who gives 1,000.
Oh. I feel
The
like it would be
juice.
faster to just kill all the little dudes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. They're up
over
here.
Yeah, by the bridge. Yeah, just imagine him looking at it like a little lava lamp. He's like, whoa. This is the greatest toy ever. It's just like that. I mean, I wish that I could be so easily enthralled.
Oh, you are.
Am I?
Yep.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't poke a hole and then squirt fruit juice all over the place.
Yep. Where's the next one?
It's straight ahead. Right down here. He's to your, on the right. Yeah.
I like this stream. I feel like started out like not chaotic, but it was kind of funny. We were like just talking, right? And then we were like, all right, now we're gonna talk about bigoted people and complain. And now we're like cats and fruit juice. Let's go.
We cover all varieties.
Yeah. This isn't no echo chamber. What?
Do you need me to tell you where to go?
Yes, I have no fucking idea where I'm going.
This way, go around this ruin to the left. And then straight. Then you see that ruin right there. And then if you look to the right, you'll see the group of them. There's 4 over there. It's easier.
Come here, I dare you.
But yeah, so our Sunday was pretty chill. Well, I mean, I started my day. I think Ian had already been awake, so I don't know what you did in the morning before I got up.
I did my taxes.
Ian did his taxes.
Like we agreed
today.
we were going to do.
Ian did his taxes today, and then I got up, made my coffee, and we dropped off some furniture. Wow.
You one-hit me?
Wow.
What?
They're pretty strong if you get hit with the magic attack.
That didn't kill me before, though. He's hit me with that before.
I don't know. Did you have full health? I wasn't looking.
Pretty close.
Yeah, we dropped off some furniture at your friend's house. Said hi to all of his numerous cats.
Yeah, that was a great time.
Went grocery shopping. I went on a walk and then watched some Critical Role. And I wanted to take a nap, but I didn't. And then here we are.
I finished catching up on the One Piece dub.
Ian made dinner.
I did make dinner.
Shrimp scampi. But I put basil pesto sauce on mine.
Yeah, she said, your cooking's not good enough for me, and I have to change it.
I mean, I told Ian I wanted the basil pesto. And I was like, I'll just put it on after if you don't want it. And that's what I did. He has no idea.
I go this way? And yeah, I'm technically working this week, but it's like an empty building with contractors, so I just sit there and read or write. I did finish my... I submitted my Ko-fi theme challenge. And I have an essay, or a blog post ready that Harmony gave me a prompt for.
Oh, nice.
Get interrupted.
Two of them saw ya. Hey guys, listen. Where are you? You're so tiny! Oh. The old ball and chain.
Don't talk about yourself like that.
Excuse me? Shoulder. enough now to upgrade. You might even be able to do it twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Depending on how much it costs.
Oh my god. The fuck is wrong with this game?
Please, I would just like to fast travel.
Oh. But yeah, I'm almost on my extended vacation. In which my mom will probably never leave me alone because she'd be like, Ronnie's gonna get mad at you if you don't get a job right now.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
Is she saying that already?
No. Okay, there we go, maxed out.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit? I feel like I'm really coming to grips with spirit tuning of late.
She's really getting a hang of the spirit
How
tuning.
and why immortal essence exists. A spirit under the golden order. I can understand their yearnings, what they become drawn to. Master Hugh said it himself, actually, that I'm no mere apprentice any longer. Once
She's a
again,
master
I'm
now.
pleased to make your acquaintance. Roderica, the certified spirit tuner.
Okay. Curtsy.
Nice.
I had one, didn't I?
Is it this one?
Night Saber.
Alright. I can't wait to see you and you
Yep.
fighting a swarm of enemies.
Oh wait. Gotta come down here. Alright, you've been replaced. What? No.
Oh, I just made. I thought you had to take them off before you put that one on.
Hello, brother?
Oh man. My twin!
I look at him. He looks at me. Oh, we gotta get the footage.
Okay. Are you gonna put the music over this?
Yep. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, come on, brother. See, that's how you do it. Get in there, buddy.
He's like, oh, I didn't want to do that actually, so I'm just gonna poke stabby stab. Of course, you had to have a tower shield.
Ah! Brother, save me!
He's a little busy.
Get him!
Nice.
Very satisfying.
Does his blood slash hurt him
I don't know.
still? Because I was like, is your mimic just slowly gonna kill themselves by using the blood slash?
Yeah, it uses health to summon them.
Oh, instead of FP? Gotcha. That's interesting.
Gang, gang!
It's
Oh, God.
Whoa, jeez, Louise?
Ah!
Okay, you know what? You don't even look like a mimic, you just look like a normal giant. How did you get
Brother, I will save you!
I don't
He's
think
dead.
he saved him. I think he died. Jeff, you were the one that was playing Bloodborne, right? And you were like playing it for the first time?
Oh no! Never saw that attack before.
said you beat it or not.
They had just started the last time we talked to them.
Yeah, I didn't think that you had beaten it yet, so. I just really feel like the atmosphere and the story of Bloodborne is just so good.
I mean, oh god!
Like, I think I might still like it better than Elden Ring's story, at least.
Me too,
like
so
the
far.
Lore. Yeah.
He tried to jump and I stabbed him in the balls.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
I did see an item I missed earlier.
I'm never gonna use the soft cotton.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna have it, but I'm never gonna use it. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
no
that's
way.
the way that you.
I was like, that's the way I came from.
Yeah, and like, I'm excited to finish the game. I mean, I guess I could just look it up now, but like, what is the story between with these? Like, I don't think that's a statue. I think that's a person. Whose body is that? Like, that looks like a real person, like the corpse of a god on a throne. What are you doing? We are playing Elden Ring, Mom.
Eldening the Rings.
Yes.
Is it Sakayo? Is that the ring girl? Is that her name?
I feel like her name, it's something like that. It definitely starts with an S. I was never a really big Ring fan. Or horror movies in general, so I don't really know. Sakano, maybe? Something like that is her name. Royalty in chat. Mom's in chat.
Yeah.
The queen.
Where's this gonna take me?
I don't know.
Excuse me?
It took you back. I guess that was the end of that. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember where NL went after that. Maybe that was the end of that area? Like, did you go, whatever, that's the water place, right?
Yeah.
Where you, like, fell in the water?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you have to fight the ancestral spirit? I didn't think that you did.
Think you do?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff in this game is really pretty.
I guess we could try and talk to Ronnie.
Yeah, you can try and talk to Ronnie.
There's also a character named after your daughter in this game.
Her name is spelled different, though. But I guess I could change it so that it was spelled the same.
That's down. There we go. Running.
Ronnie, girl, what are you trying to have me do? Okay? You didn't really... The instructions were not very clear. Do you need this knife? Is that what you need? Are you awake?
It was thee,
Hey,
not
girl.
blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden
did find
treasure
it.
of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path.
She is like the best designed character in this game.
She looks really cool.
But before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this.
That's what you
My
need.
thanks for thy sterling efforts. A strange gift, perhaps, but a rare sort.
The new Hawkeye socials.
Welcome it.
Hell yeah.
Gotta check that out,
I am
obviously.
fortunate now. Fate steered us to our reunion. I must thank Torrent.
All I
too.
can think of is in
You may leave now. It was
Final
but
Fantasy 7 when they're like,
but thou gavest me fine
that you
service.
dying to watch.
What is it?
I want her
I
hat
too am
for my character.
I know, me too. She said she had to thank Torrent. Okay, before I do anything else, I just want to see what I have that I can level up.